I'm so glad that my Asian brothers and sisters are realizing that we are part of the Latina Belt. Now, if you don't know what the Latina Belt theory is, it's basically an internet meme where we have this map and all of the countries that are highlighted in red, they're part of the Latina Belt because they have cultural similarities to Latin America. And as Southeast Asian coming from Malaysia, I realized this the moment I stepped onto Mexico 2 years ago. And ever since then, I've just been making videos about how all of the things in Mexico felt strangely familiar to me. And now it feels like my fellow Asians are finally catching on. With Mexico co-hosting the World Cup, I've seen many people talking about how there's going to be a Mexican-Korean baby boom in 9 months. This creator funnily pointed out that the babies are just going to be Filipino.
Don't stop making out in Mexico. Okay, worst case scenario, more Filipinos.
And then there's Bad Bunny's halftime show earlier this year. Us Southeast Asians tuned in and we were like, wait, this is kind of familiar. The kids sleeping across 3 chairs in a wedding, the coconuts, the sugar plantations, the street food. I posted a photo of my teh ice or iced tea in a plastic bag, thinking this was something uniquely Malaysian or Southeast Asian. Then you guys spammed me with DMs talking about, hey, we do that too. And don't even get me started on this popsicle in a plastic tube because I grew up on that. And when I was in Rio de Janeiro, I was so excited to be, well, trying the adult version.
Very good!
This has alcohol in
I
it.
took some photos from Kuala Lumpur and I tagged them with locations in Mexico like Tepito or Mercado de San Juan. And some of my friends actually thought I was back in Mexico. That's how similar some of our places look. I think I speak for Southeast Asians when I say most of us don't know much about Latin America. Just because they're so far away, sometimes it takes up to 20 hours to fly there. And because mainstream media paints such a negative light of the place, we all think it's dangerous. That's why not many people think of Latin America as a travel destination. And I think it's the same the other way around. Like Latin Americans, the flight to Southeast Asia is just too prohibitively expensive. But it's super interesting how these two regions that are separated by the whole ocean actually used to have more cultural exchange, like the Manila Galleon that was sailing between the Philippines and Mexico in the 1600s. And now that we're finally discovering each other again, I think it's a beautiful thing.